tension is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the 49ers going up against the Bills. So let's send you up to Orchard Park, New York. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we're about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Ralph Wilson Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And here's our first look today at this offense.
And let's start with LaShawn Shady McCoy, their star running back. He can do everything. Run it inside, get to the perimeter, and, of course, catch it out of the backfield.
Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
Eric Armstead was a big-time high school basketball player turned into college football All-American. Now they're counting on him in the NFL to fulfill his promise.
Halfback sent in motion. On 3rd down, Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a good game. And they convert on 3rd with... A gain of 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
To throw is Taylor, and he'll check this one down to McCoy. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And getting a look at the Wildcat here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
This time Taylor will throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. 17 yards on the pick. Up there, and the drive will continue. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Ohio! Let's go! Brand 38!
The play clock's running down. On second down, here's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
fresh set of downs here.
Come on, let's go. What?
Time running out here on the play clock. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Come on, let's
They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
And the back goes into motion. Taylor will throw again. That's caught at the 3. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go.
First and goal here from the 2. Now a shot near the goal line for the fullback, Felton. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyrod Taylor taking it in. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dan Carpenter now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. First carry for Carlos Hyde. Uses the stiff arm. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
They go screen pass to Hyde, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He's got time in the pocket. Trying to lay one up deep. He was looking there for Bruce Ellington. And it'll be 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So on 4th down, out comes Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. And how about this, a fake? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So they're going to go for 2.
Let's go! 38!
They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he's brought down after a good gain. And Vance McDonald, Charles, no secret, he's in a battle for that starting tight end spot.
His forte, his good hands. The young man out of Rice is a terrific player. And you're right, it's going to be a heck of a battle to see who starts.
He had a great start to the preseason, but he, Selleck, Bell, all in the mix at tight end. To throw is Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now that looked like the Colin Kaepernick we got to know early in his career. Able to scramble and pick up a first down. We haven't seen as much of that in recent times.
Yeah, you know he's got the size to do it. Out of high school, 6'5", 170, but now 230, and we see what he can do with that frame.
And I heard people didn't want to step in as a hitter against him because he's a pretty darn good pitcher in high school, too.
92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Kaepernick now to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And the Bills' offense comes out ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. After the interception, here's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Three yards remaining here on 2nd down.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! 190!
Here's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Taylor. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
So on fourth down, here comes a field goal unit for the Bills, led by Dan Carpenter. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They start the drive with Hyde. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Forced out to his left. And Selleck here, left side. So Garrett Selleck getting into the action. He's still smiling coming off that deal for $10 million he signed back in February.
Not bad at all. And his brother Brent, I think, is telling him, guess what? You're picking up the tab for dinner for a while. Nicely done. But he is a key part of their offense, and they need to keep him happy.
Finding time. Looking, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Kaepernick. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Manny Lawson coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. To throw, Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Third down, 15 yards still needed. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Manny Lawson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 8 yards to go here on second down. Now some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. And a give this time to the tailback. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space.
And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught by Smith. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Kaepernick now on first down. He's got time. Flush to his right. This one complete. Right side to McDonald. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick buying time to his left. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. The Niners call on Phil Dawson now for the field goal try on fourth down. From the right hash, this from 33. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eric Armstead in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Taylor. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. He's at the 40. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Now it's Taylor. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On second down, Taylor. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Second down following the run. They go play action for Hyde. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Jerry Hughes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. Kaepernick now on third and goal. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one good for 21 yards. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete right side to McDonald. He got 29 yards that time. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Back now in Buffalo. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Again, it's Kaepernick. Escapes the sack. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Kaepernick now to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big gain there for the Bills. 37 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be a Buffalo 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Flex round! Flex round!
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. From the gun, it's Taylor. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big gain there for the Bills. 34 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football. And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Second down following the incompletion.
Let's go. White.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Taylor. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's DeAndre White. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bar. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Smith catches left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Being chased out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He got it stripped, but you can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it. And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And quickly they get to the line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out. And Brandon, is really no surprise to see them running the ball here. They've got the lead. There's not much time left. They just want to keep the clock moving and seal the win.
Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. This time Taylor will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Let's go!
Again, we'll see the pistol here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Taylor looking deep now for McCoy. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And, you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, get a plus in your column instead of a minus.